Dublin Airport represents to me a journey. I know that sounds very cliched, but I think it's the one thing that unites passengers and staff alike. Last year we welcomed nearly 33 million passengers to our business, but with that number of passengers come problems, and I think that's the area of business that excites me the most, is how we can solve some of these problems to ultimately make this the best airport experience in the world. There are intense forces changing our airport landscape, forcing us to rethink a lot of what we do. We reached out to Trinity Business School as a global leader in this space to understand how we could go about this and be successful at it.
Trinity Executive Education works with organisations from a very early stage in helping them, first of all, diagnose what their needs might be in terms of both people and organisational development and evolution, and then map that diagnostic, if you like, to the design of a customised and bespoke program that will facilitate that strategic objective.
With the DAA, we developed an innovative program that helps them to unlock the potential of the individuals and teams in their organisation.
It was apparent to me that DAA were acutely aware that business as normal was not going to be how things were going to be in the future, and that they needed to stay on top of the challenges that were coming at them and be ready to be creative thinkers and to base solution design and innovate for the future.
What was much more important to us as a business is that we brought ideas to application. That is where the real value is for our organisation. When we discussed this with Trinity, they really understood the need to have a blended programme, the need to actually understand the theory but quickly bring it into live practice. And they also understood the very important task of supporting the innovators that were on the programme along the way.
So the program starts with introducing to the participants what is the DNA of an innovator, and then it moves into helping them to think about strategically how are they going to look for the resources internally, the capabilities that they have that will help them to drive their projects. And then we introduce a methodology called design thinking that allows them to first of all empathise with stakeholders, think about their big bet challenges that they would like to address, and bring them through an ideation process, and then think about the financial analysis and business modelling for those ideas before they get up and present to the senior executives in DAA.
With the staff that have taken part in the programme, we've seen a real growth and development in just, I suppose, how they view the world and what sort of challenges they can overcome, and that's been a great success of the programme.
It's a way of kind of having your voice heard, you know, and having your ideas brought forward, which I thought was just exceptional. Like, it just really drew me in.
Every day we learned something new. Every hour, every session we went into, you just learned that small bit more.
It just was brilliant from the off. Like, I just loved the whole learning side of it, and being in Trinity, learning with the other people, and then getting to know what they do on a day-to-day basis in Dublin Airport, and then bringing all that back into the airport.
It has given me definitely a can-do attitude.
I really loved the whole setup and the whole structure of it. It gave us a lot of time to use what we were learning and put it into practice within the business.
They don't take the rule as being absolute sacrosanct. They're always looking for a better way of doing things.
From a business impact perspective, we had 7 good projects that addressed real challenges and real problems at Dublin Airport that had a combined EBITDA value of well over €3 million for the business. The real win for us is in the culture space of developing people for tomorrow who are ready for tomorrow.
The impact to the culture of DAA in terms of creating people who are innovative, who are creative, and to now have other people following them has been huge.
I can't fail but be impressed with the output at the end, to see people actually coming in and graduating from this programme and see that ripple effect. It really did get the bang for the buck at the end of the day.
Seeing them develop from fearful to fearless, from lacking confidence to having an abundance of it, to being one thing and graduating as another, has been a huge highlight, not only in the last year for me, but indeed my career to date.
It's been massive, massive life change. I've recently changed roles. I'm now doing lounge coordinator, which is a role that if you had told me 4 years ago I'd be doing lounge coordinator, I would have laughed. I would have been like, no hope. I wouldn't have the skills to do that. I wouldn't be able to do that. That's such a big task, it's such a big job, it's such a big responsibility, and here I am.